Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Loretta as part of my Steam cleaning series with every game in my Steam library. Eventually, I'll arbitrarily rate and or review the game playtime. I don't quite know what the game is, but the game's out at random. Uh, this was released in February of 2023 by Yakov Bozovka and Dog Entertainment. Warning, very self-pity people may experience seizures. Okay. Color mode. Oh. Hold the Wait, did I? Oh no, did I push the wrong button? This game takes place in the United States of America in 1947 to reflect the reality of the time. Loretta contains subject matter that some may find offensive. Characters, due to their nature, age, and social status, use word phrases and profanities that indicate the time do not correspond to modern attitudes. All events and characters switching the game are entirely fictitious. All similar action events, personally and dead are coincident. Okay. Hold start. Why did you go from hold A to start? I think it had whispered to him things about himself which he did not know, things of which he had no conception until he took counsel with his great solitude and whispered through his muscle. Dagon Entertainment. Hang Jet 1947. World War II was wrapping up. Oh, I am in black and white mode. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push the wrong button. Yeah, no, yes. I want to exit. I want to try again. Please let me try again. Controller. New game. Hold A. X. Alright, we're now in it. Oh, it's red. I can already tell. Alright. I think we're gonna have a bit of an intro here. 1947. Alright, I won't skip this time, because now I have the colors. Oh, good credits. Created by Yakov Budowska. I can't, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And Dara Vodianya. Loretta. My name, Loretta Lou Harris. Do I push a button? Friends call me Laura. I'm 30 years old. I was born in a small village in the south that you'll probably never have heard of. When I turned 16, I ran away to the East Coast. I'm an unemployed ornithologist and a mediocre housewife. A few months ago, my husband and I moved to a farm that he got from his parents. Life here ain't exactly simple, but we get by all the same, up until 2 weeks ago anyway, when Walter up and disappeared without a trace. Am I the baddies? Miss Chambers? I'm Frank Chambers. I'm looking for your husband. You from the police? Now, I already talked to the sheriff. I ain't got nothing more to say. No, ma'am. I'm leading a private investigation. There are some people from New York, important people, who really like to have a word with Mr. Harris. I didn't catch your last name. Chambers, man. Mind if I come in? He wipes his neck with a handkerchief. You've got a very lovely house, ma'am. Don't bother. I can't stand this place either. Is this Mr. Harris's house? His parents. You're not from around here, are you? Or New York, for that matter. Don't test my hospitality. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I'm paid to ask questions, you know. But my only concern is Mr. Harris. Mainly, I need to know if he's alive or dead. Hat. Walter's hat. Brought in New York. That thing only so near. Sometimes I feel like you can hear it from all the way in the bedroom. Walter and I by the ocean 8 years ago. Oh. A bit of a flashback. Oh, this is a different style. Why is there an axe? Damn dusty roads. Okay, his cough brought us back. Axe. Ma'am? How long has Mr. Harris been gone for? 2 weeks. 14, 15 days, give or take. Would you like something to drink? Honestly, I was hoping you'd ask. Kitchen just down the hall. Painting. Scribbles. Moosehead. I done lost count how many times I asked Walter to throw this nasty old thing away. Oh my god, the phone. Man, can I answer that? Was it ringing? Hello? Hello? Can I talk to Mr. Harris, please? Oh, it's the other way. Who's calling? Who's calling? May I ask who's calling? This is Patrick Fitzgerald from the Atlantic Press Publishing House. Would you kindly put Mr. Harris on the phone? It's extremely urgent. Mr. Harris ain't available. He ain't here. Well, what time will he be back? Miss? This is about his book. We're still waiting for him to send the second half. The contracts are ready, but, Miss, could you please press? They hung up. This happens sometimes. Oh. Afraid lemonade's all I can offer. Just water be fine with me, ma'am. I'm a tad parched from that long drive. Sickle. Tell him, ma'am. Your husband. Did you happen to have you some kind of note? Maybe a letter? He didn't? At least I ain't found nothing if he did. Neither did the sheriff, ma'am. Sorry. There's a real nice almond smell in here. Catalog. An April furniture catalog. It's got all the nuclear family could need. How's things with the novel? Did Mr. Harris finish that? Is Mr. Wallace interested in that too? No, ma'am. Just curious. Really a pity the true work of a detective isn't all like that stuff your husband writes about. You know, in his hardboiled detective stories? It's the law of the genre, Mr. Chambers. Oh. Calendar. Another month's flown by. So many weapons in this house. The humidity is killing me. He wipes his face with a handkerchief. I don't think it's been this hot since spring of '39. Where's that music coming from? The fields. Farmers. Walter rents out the land. Guess the music helps him pass the time. His eyes linger on Laura's hips. She pretends not to notice. Oh. I don't know if I want to poison him. Quite the shame. From a fond lady like yourself to be stuck out in this place like this. Here's your water. You're too kind. Thank you. He dries lips on his sleeves. So how much land you got here, ma'am? 60 or so acres. He whistles. Don't get too excited. It was mortgaged a long while back. And I took a look at your yard. Suit yourself. What in? It's the pipes. Son of a. Got some plumbing installed. And what do you know? Sorry. I need to go down in the basement. Need a hand? Nah. No need to trouble yourself. Besides, you want to look around the place, didn't you? Bit of a slow burn. But I'm interested. I'm intrigued. It's damp and dark down in the basement. Too damp and too dark. Smells like mold. Just like Chambers' breath, actually. I can hardly find the water pipes. First glance, everything seems to be in order, but there's a weird buzzing sound coming from them. Look closer. Looks like something's stuck in one of them. Hard to say what exactly. Try to pull it out. Hold up my hand and touch something wet and hairy. I grab hold of it and tug. A dead rat. Could have been worse. Buzzing stopped for now. Looks like... Oh, Chambers went out the yard. He was drinking rat water. I don't need to poison it. Tell me, Miss Harris. Where do you think your husband might be? Got any ideas? He's in the well. Oh, it's red! Oh, okay. I've got something. Okay, so that must mean, that must signal something as like, I'll push him in or something. Maybe he went back to New York. He's got a sister there. What was her name? Cynthia. No, I already spoke to her. Then maybe you passed him while you were on your way here. Walter could be halfway to New York by now. Well, that certainly is possible. Well, ma'am, thank you for your time. Sorry I had to come all the way for nothing. But I don't really think I could help. It's fine. It's what I'm paid to do. Thanks again for the water. Although, there's one little thing I truly can't understand, Miss Harris. Well, just one more thing. If Walter did run away, then why is he... My friends call me Laura. I'm an unemployed housewife, stuck in a hellhole, with nothing but a son and effing wheat. 2 weeks ago, I killed my husband. He was in the well. Oh, what? What? Whoa, what am I... Oh, okay. Crow. It's a crow. I've solved the riddle. Okay. I ain't trying to make excuses, but I think I ought to tell my story from the beginning. But I ain't looking to be forgiven by the gentlemen of the jury. I know that's impossible now, but I want to give a chance to whoever's going to read this to maybe understand me. You see, my relationship with Walter started to fall apart long before the day he died. Long before we moved into this gosh darn farm. I even liked it at the start, trading the Boston city life for a humble one out in the country. Of course, wishful thinking was all it was. Women don't get much choice in this world. Take enough wrong turns, and before you know it, you're low class. And I finally started to see that all my turns were the wrong ones too. I got an inventory? Left bumper, clothespins. An old well, I don't know why, but it gives me the creeps. We never use it. Oh. Another broken creaky step. Nail sticking out, waiting for the right moment. And finally jab into my leg. I asked Walter to fix it. Not that that did any good. Walter wasn't a bad person. He almost never drank. And when he did, he never got violent. In all the years together, he only hit me that one time. And he felt awful about it afterwards. Still, everything about him was starting to irritate me. And I reckon the feeling was mutual. The irritation turned into burning hatred. It only gets stronger after we moved out here. He was snoring like nails on a chalkboard. He'd spit everywhere like a damn camel. And food got stuck in his teeth all the time. What really got under my skin is how I always reeked of onions. All the damn time. It was disgusting, oily smell. It soaked into the furniture. But you wanna know what really weird thing was? I never used any onions in my cooking. A bird? Calendar. Pay water bill. Bird. Bird? Why? I ignore it. Wash the dishes. Never run out of dirty dish in this house. Ouch! Cut my finger. Let's go to the phone. Whoa. Walter and I met towards the end of 1929. He was a little older than me. Mighty handsome, of course. He worked as a newspaper correspondent, but I couldn't tell you the name of the paper it was. They probably quit publishing it now anyway. My mother died in 1930. Walter and I got married in 1931. I got pregnant in 1933. Oh. They called it an entropic pregnancy, and that was followed by a miscarriage. Oh, that's what those pictures are in the background. I lost my child before I got to be a mother. Hello? Who's calling? Are you gonna speak or what? You think this is funny? This is the medkit? Jewelry box. Okay, this is really opened up. Broom, china cabinet. Oh. We got mail. Open letter. Hey, Daddy. How are you doing? How's Laura? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing just fine. Sorry it took me so long to write you back. Things have been pretty crazy, but you know how it is. Did you finish your novel? I think you did. You've been working on it for so long now. Dad, I got some big news I want to talk about. I don't know when you'll get this letter, though. Anyway, Mickey and I are going to come visit, so let's talk in person. Swack. Love, Kelly. Our car. Walter calls it the Melmouth. I don't know why. I call it Moth. To me, it's a more suitable name for a jalopy like this. Curiosity is a sin. Okay. Cups, plates, glasses, half an hour chipped. Sweep the kitchen floor. Oh, now I'm going to the city. I'll be back soon. I need to stop by the post office. What happened? First, a bird fell in the dang house. Wait, what? Bird? It's a long story. Still, I'm sorry about the plate. Don't worry about it. Let's consider it good luck, eh? Anyway, would you mind ironing my suit? I think it's in the bedroom. Take the key. Okay, buy some milk on your way back. Not a problem. All right, hon, I'm off. Okay. I don't need the basement. Oh, moose head. Creepy. Such an ugly thing. Just looking at it gives me the goose pimples. Guest bedroom. Hold there to the something for the key, but no luck. Still strange, can't remember access it from the house. I don't think the house ain't big enough already. Something went wrong in New York. I never found out what exactly. Walter fell into a pit of debt and dragged me down with him. He left the obscenely high deposit we paid in an apartment, packed our bags, and rented the cheapest rust bucket he could find. In spring 1947, we moved to the farm, to Walter's parents' old house. Edna and Douglas Harris died of typhus back in 1927, and so we jumped off the bumpy life raft that was our former life and rushed into the unknown. Suitcases? Our belongings in these suitcases. The human life contained a few bags. We still unpacked most of it. Birth certificate. Oh. Aw, baby shoes never worn. It was October 1940 when we got pregnant again. Doctor said I was too old. He used some weird phrases like elderly maturity or something. Medical history never my baby. Neither me or my baby stood a chance. I reckon it was just a miracle. 9 months later, I gave birth to a boy, Johnny Harris. I can ahead myself again. Maybe I'm just going too far back. Long story short, I lost Johnny too. Oh, jeez. Where is the suit? There we go. Of all the Walter's sin, his adultery was the least to concern me. Let's say his gambling affected my life in a much more serious way. His adultery was pretty obvious. Walter hadn't touched me in months. Can't say I was too upset by it, though. Nonetheless, I knew one thing for sure. That Ginger B. Margaret sure did love her onions. Oh. Okay. What? Bourbon whiskey. Why is the egg cracked? What's going on? Why is it my controller vibrating so much? Oh, I gotta keep him from drinking. Whiskey, 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 whiskey. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm keeping the booze away. I felt trapped. I was suffocated in this cramped farmer's paradise. I could feel the noose tightening around my neck. I went to the bank. So, can you state your profession, ma'am? I'm an ornithologist. I'm an ornithologist by trade, but for now, I'm just run the house mostly. Excuse me, how do you spell that? Ornithologist. A scientist. You study birds. I see. Now what about the man in the house, ma'am? What does he do? He's a writer. Oh, wait. Walter Harris? You mean the writer? The affair with the killer? The black tulip? I see you're a fan. Aha. No, not me, I'm afraid. My wife, though. She just adores his books. Who would have thought? Right here in our own backyard. Anyway. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry to say this, but we can't give you a loan. Well, not to you anyway. But why don't you bring your husband around next time? I'm sure you can figure something out. I was hoping to not get my husband involved. I see. It's me who needs money, not him. In that case, ma'am, if you urgently need money, then what's stopping you from taking that $30,000 and... Wait, 30,000? Well now. Just a moment. He shuffles through his papers. Well, yes. Oh, I beg your pardon, ma'am. That was my mistake. I just realized that 30,000 is insurance. What insurance? Wait, 30,000? He peers at a sheet of paper. Life insurance, ma'am. Silly of me to miss it before. But it looks like Mr. Harris publicly took out an insurance policy in his name. Here, see for yourself. In the event of the death or disappearance, yada yada yada. Oh, you can skip this part. Beneficiary will receive a lump sum payment of $30,000. Looks like the standard contract, as insurance goes. Anyhow, I must apologize again. I didn't mean to cause any confusion. No, thank you. You've been a big help. Glad to hear. That's what we call motive. In that case, I'll be waiting for you and Mr. Harris to drop on by. All the best, ma'am. And the scrolling text is hard to read. And do allow me to remind you that all deposits and contributions are insured with us at... The clerk's words broke through his cracked, graceless lips and disappeared into thin air. $30,000. An incredible sum of money. Felt like more than I thought about it. The less I was able to comprehend how much money that really was. Walter. He hadn't even said a word. Why not? I remember getting this strange feeling. It was weak and not all there yet. But I felt it, entered my mind all the same. The moment I tried to catch it and pay attention to it, I left the bank, and the dry spring wind of the outside world dispelled that feeling as it was never there to begin with. I must have sparked over here. Oh, there's the person that you're having an affair with. Newspaper, hate crimes, homicide, kidnappings, nearly half compared to the last decade. I think I'd say America's getting through the new round development, concluded deputy prosecutor. Laura! Hey, Laura! Hello, Margaret. It's so good to see you. How's long as it's been since we've seen each other? Come to think of it, I ain't seen Walter around much either. How's he doing anyway? Oh, wonderful. Margot, hurry up. It's busier than a blind dog in a meat house in here. Break's over. Move those hips, girl. All right, I'm coming. Anyway, Loretta. Oh, the girls and I are going to see a show on Saturday. You should come join us. And I wanted to talk. Margot! Look, I'll stop by in the neighborhood. You don't mind, right? I got to shoot. Margot! I'm keeping your tips. All right, I'm coming for Christ's sake. That ginger bee. Advertisement, pretzels, fried onion rings, the best in town. I lied, of course. I ain't no ornithologist. Never been and never studied nowhere. Just a habitual lie, I tell. I'm a working girl. I needed some way to survive when I moved to New York. I wanted to be a nurse, but failed the exams twice. I washed the tiles at diners, tried working as a waitress, tried working as a newspaper secretary, and believe it or not, even worked at a salon. I wouldn't say I joined any of it, but work is work. I needed an article about a female ornithologist once. She was an expedition of some sort. I liked it. I even bought The Birds of America. Ain't much of a bird lover, though. Hard to love harbingers of disease. It was hotter than 6 shades of hell. I had the windows cranked all the way down. I could feel the sun burning my skin through the windshield. A swarm of thoughts swirled in my mind, so I didn't notice that I was running out of gas. And the old bag of bolts chugged 30 gallons to the mile. But Lady Luck smiled at me for the first time that day, and the gas station appeared out of the blue. Its concrete face rode from the middle of the cornfield, all cracked and worn like a wrinkled face of some old woman. Funny thing was, I can't say I've seen this gas station before, even though it was the only old road leading home. Booze. Stop drinking. Map of the USA. All 48 of them available at a glance. Brochures. Take a brochure. Afternoon, ma'am. How's the day treating you? Could be better. It's hot today. You ain't wrong there, ma'am. Almost 100 degrees out. Could you be up for $3? Sure thing. Anything else I can get you? I don't even know what I want. You allow me, ma'am? Yeah, I just have the cure. For what ails you? You do? A new improved rat poison. Oh. Even contains our own secret formula. This sucker will get rid of rats, mice, whatever's plaguing you. It smells like almonds, too. Guaranteed to work. All for $1.99. I don't think that... Wow, you know what? You look like a diligent housewife, ma'am. Why don't I take a sample? On the house, just for you. Oh, well, I assure you, ma'am, you'll not be disappointed. Oh, they are walking me through this. I'm gonna... Okay, so this is the mini game where you break letters. Oh. I did something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna let them go this time. Here. Okay. Hope. Nausea. Fate. Chance. Sigh. Hey, wait. It's hotter than devil's armpit outside. No kidding, I thought I was gonna melt. Ain't that a little bit early breaking out the wine? What? What are you smiling for? It's all done. What is? You mean you finished your book? Yep. But that's wonderful. Why didn't you? The publisher already gave me the green light. I sent them the initial chapters. I didn't want to jinx anything for it set in stone. But they're saying the folks from Metro Silver Meyer are interested. Might even turn into a motion picture, they said. Just imagine. Starring Clark Gable. I thought he quit acting. Then Harry Cooper, who cares? It's not the gosh darn point. Hollywood, Laura. You're right, I'm sorry. Oh, Walter, I'm so happy. Good for you. Good for us, sweetheart. Can the wine wait a little? I'll get us fixing a real nice supper. How about you cook us up that steak you know I love? I honestly didn't expect it. The moment I felt it, as though everything could change. It's a flash of hope. Add salt. Walter publishes his novel, Return to New York, to apartment on 12th Avenue, just as we never left, and life goes back to normal again. Dice the vegetables. But still, he made promises before. He already bought another one before I could start unpacking my damn suitcase. He gambles in the ground when he's already dirt poor. Why should I think of anything that'll stop in New York? Oh, something deep inside me, something strange had been triggered. I couldn't stop it. And nothing. How's it going? Ready. Coming right up. Oh, they're looking fancy tonight. That'd be our last supper together. I told him I was leaving. Told him I knew about Margaret. Told him I couldn't live like that anymore. Well, he didn't seem too broken up about it. You're making a big mistake, he said, mouthful of steak. But you know what? I felt like for the first time in my life that I'm actually doing something right. That night I couldn't sleep. The storm just ended suddenly as it started. The weather cleared up. Clouds disappeared and the stars glimmered in the sky. Kind of the thing you only see out on the farm. I dreaded the thought of what I could have done, but I didn't, luckily. I chose the good ending. Oh, that is an ending. I got achievement. I decided not to take our scarce savings. Instead, I just pawned the wedding ring and bought a bus ticket out to the West Coast, to California. I got a younger brother who lives there, and though we ain't seen each other for years, like a prisoner or some chapter from a Steinbeck novel, or thousands who have fallen victim to the Great Depression, I had no idea what was waiting for me. I reckon someone could condemn me for what I did. Maybe others would tell me it's too late to start over. There's no use in running away from who you are. But you can't outrun fate. But I did say to hell with them. Never late to start living. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I truly felt like there was a new beginning ahead of me. Who are you trying to fool? Yourself, maybe? A new beginning. Well said. It isn't like that at all, Loretta. You know that. Oh, the darkness. He's talking with his mouth full. The steak is delish. Thank you. Last time I ate this good is back in the Big Apple. You barely touched your... I ain't hungry. Well... So we going back? So... Does that mean we're going back now? We can finally pack our bags and run away from this place? He chomps loudly. Run away? From here? You're kidding, right? Why not? Come on, Lo. You can't run away from who you are. He spits out a half-chewed piece of carrot. Put too many carrots in this. Besides, the book ain't finished. It still needs editing. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. About what? About how different my life could have been. But it isn't. And that's why I choose to see the... Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean? You know exactly what it's supposed to mean. I already told you. It's over. You must think I'm dumber than a box of rocks. What are you trying to achieve here, huh? Why can't we just celebrate? Enjoy a nice supper. Like ordinary civilized folk. Fed up with your tricks, Walter. Fed up with treating me like crap. Fed up with lingering on this god-forsaken dump. With all the racists and horrors. Nobody forced you to move out here, Loretta. Listen. I know you're to blame for what happened to John. What? He slams and fists on the table. Nice effing supper. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Why'd you need to bring this crap up again? Why now? What's it with you today? No, you're right. Let's just keep it bottled up inside. I'll hush, I'll be a good housewife, and you can keep effing around with that ginger slut. Then everyone will be happy. Enough! I'm not listening to this crap anymore. And if you must know, I do. I do blame you. Oh, finally. The brave man comes out and says it. I read the police report. You're such a hypocrite. I had no idea you'd be such full of crap. I've read the Kurg belt. I gotta push the trigger to drag him out. Into the well you go! Walt literally looks like he's trying to say something, but only a sound of gurgling can be heard. He slowly chokes to death. I'm so sorry. I must admit, I don't like it when people say honestly or to tell the truth. It always gives me the impression they've been shamelessly lying to you up to that point. There's something transcendental about murder, something beyond our understanding, despite how regular and natural it seems. Otherwise, I would not do it. Don't accuse a woman of being a liar when she doesn't know how to be honest with herself. Stubborn, like my first child, like a poet who speaks no languages, like a deaf, blind, and mute person in the world of sound, color, and signs. Ooh, just lost focus. I won't reach the truth. It keeps minimizing. Won't reach the truth with words, but it can give it shape. The truth is one thing: Walter is dead. Dead. You don't like people, do you? I didn't say that, but the truth be told, I didn't expect anything good to come from them. Okay. Moth. Think people want to hurt you? I think we're wasting our time here. Why is that? Look, I know how this works. First, we look at some pictures together, have a nice chat, and then tomorrow you'll dig in my brain with a metal rod. You're exaggerating. Lectomies of a leader suffer make many people. In your case, however, I doubt it'll be required. I believe that. Let's continue, shall we? Sure, vagina. Interesting. What is it? Your associative pattern. My husband calls them tricks. But it was he who brought you here, wasn't it? So pay attention. Oh, Eyes? Something wrong? Yeah. These are just splotches. Ain't nothing to see in them. Whatever I do sees ultimate imagination. That ain't fair. I ain't done nothing wrong. Life isn't fair. At your age, it's high time you realize that. Oh, don't be so gloomy. How'd that saying go? In Italy, under the rule of Borgia, terror, murder, and bloodshed reigned, yet it ended up giving birth to Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, brotherly love, democracy, and peace were established for 500 years. You know what they produced? The cuckoo clock. What? I woke up with awful pain, spreading through my whole body. It came in waves, like one blow after another. One eye was swollen, watery, felt like it was going to burst. Well, I wanted it to burst, not that it helped none. No, the pain was focused somewhere else. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was a crooked rusted nail sticking out of my foot, and right through my own skin. So I tugged it free. Ugh. Ugh. It's really hot, ready to start at the top of my damn lungs, but I best muster one through though. With like the tip of the metal nail, but still smiling at me like some Cheshire cat. One more try. Stay calm. Breathe. Come on, low focus. Holy crap. Crap. Ah! Ah! Why would you be... Could you hammer it like I asked? What the hell is wrong with Walter? Trying to make it easier to finish you off? How the hell am I even asking you? You only knew what end of the hammer would use anyway. Some wicked irony, alright. Oh lord, I see the rust sticking in the wound. Damn. I ain't got no time to deal with that now. Alright, one more time. Again. Come on. Ugh. Gaping wound stared back at me, an awful blood-red gash. Last night felt like a bad dream, about to fade in memory, but still, my ripped-up muddy dress, my aching leg, the puddle of my own vomit, they all suggested otherwise. I need to get rid of these reminders as soon as I can. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, do I? That's not good. Ugh. What was necessary supper? A reminder of last night. Ah, what a mess. Turn off the music. Okay. Can I get some medicine? Oh, my head. My leg hurts too. Phil's in the bathroom. I think it's any longer. Is this the bathroom? No. Bingo. I knew you were here somewhere. Expired a long time ago. Should I? Take them anyway. What does it matter? Nothing's getting worse. Can I clean my wound? Okay, this is Loretta. It is fascinating. A little rough around some of the edges, but overall, like it really pulls you in, I think. Cheers.